And welcome everybody joining me right here on Zoom today on this Thursday. I'm always saying what the day is because I know people who are doing this asynchronous synchron at a different time. I always get emails like, can you tell me like what day? Because I don't know if I already did this meditation or not. So that's why I always mention what day of the week it is for people who are doing it later. And welcome to all of you who may be doing this later. It's good to have you here with us. We're a few seconds from getting started. And please find your meditation posture best conducive to this practice for you, whatever that is for you and your unique body. You want to find a place where you can feel that your body is safe, that you can hold this sitting posture for 30 minutes without having to move or shift in your seat or whatever, at least if you have to, at very minimum. But you also want to find a posture that keep you alert and don't let you fall asleep. So oftentimes that's why it's very important to keep a straight spine. If you're feeling very tired today, you might want to meditate with your eyes open. If that's the case, just look at a space just at 45-degree angle from your usual gaze and let your chin get tucked in a little bit so that you don't lower your gaze. Just your gaze is straight to that place, to that point. So it's good to tuck your chin anyway because it's elongating the spine in the back of your neck, and that's really good too. If you're not sitting cross-legged but on a chair, you might want to make sure both your feet are flat on the ground. Again, another way to keep ourselves awake. And let your hands rest wherever that's most comfortable. It can just be on your lap or clasped together, whatever works. So you want to be able to breathe fully without your torso moving forward or collapsing, but also feeling completely safe as you are sitting so that your mind can really relax. If the mind becomes entangled with, ouch, this knee is hurting, this foot isn't right, this whatever the case may be, then it's going to derail your practice. Okay, and here we go. And as we come together in this sacred space, this sacred meditation, virtual meditation space, we always begin with a shalom chant, inviting into our practice what shalom means: harmony and peace. And we'll chant 3 times that word shalom, taking a deep breath in through our nose. We're going to hold it at the top for 5 seconds. It's a good way to energize the body if you feel a little tired. And then after 5 counts, we'll exhale and we'll chant the word on the out breath. And we'll do that 3 times. So if you want to engage in this chanting practice, take a breath now. for Shalom. And as always, we let the body, after chanting, we let the body recover. Always the natural breath, the natural flow of its own breath. Simple pointing out instruction, but that can be challenging for some of us. Letting go of the control over the patterns of breathing. And really stepping back. And recognizing that we are the observer of the breath that is being breathed according to the body's own needs. And we can start to pay attention to how the breath might be in fact changing during our practice, whether we are relaxed or not, or whether we've been overwhelmed by the thinking mind and lost in whatever story. When we break free from that, we can notice that our breathing pattern has changed as the body is adapting to whatever the mind is doing. And we can know from here, as gaining some insights, how the mind and the body are connected by just paying attention to how the breath is changing when we are lost in thoughts. It is changing unconsciously. And we can notice again the connection between mind and body when we are completely calm and relaxed, and the thoughts are still there, but they are not as loud, or they are few and far between. And then the breath can rest. The breath becomes slower. The body doesn't need to breathe as deeply. Sometimes when we're in that zone of one-pointed mindfulness, completely absorbed into the practice, then we might notice that the body barely needs to breathe at all. It feels like as soon as the breath comes in, it turns around and comes out again. So the breath has a lot to reveal to us about the mechanics of our own makeup. And it kind of brings in this healing. If before we felt that the body was so disconnected from the mind, we start to see the places where Actually, that's not true. The mind and the body are one. They interpenetrate each other, they inter-are. So we can reclaim this embodiment. Thoughts are just another sensation created by the organ of mind. We can start to reframe the truth of our experience and to make one again what for so long we held as two. And really, this practice is to look at all the dichotomies we have in our lives and to reunite those polarized parts of self, to reconnect them, to make one what was two in all the places in our life, in all the sets of belief that we hold. So pay attention to the breath. And see what it reveals to you in your direct experience. So continue this practice of deep relaxation on the edge of, but not falling asleep. Just keep following that breath. Feel perhaps the joy in being surrendered. There is this very well-known Hebrew expression that we might, or I might suggest, perhaps to use today as a mantra. Mantras are really great to keep you focused, to keep you right here. But the one that comes to mind as we practice being more and more surrendered into this moment is Ken Yehi Ratzon. It's translated as Thy will be done. What if I took seriously the mystics' teaching that everything is the manifestation of the One, including this body, this mind, this moment, this breath? That we are in fact witnessing the most sacred, amazing miracle as this body of ours, as this moment in our life. The expression of Ratzon, the expression of the divine, I don't like the word will, but the divine breath, a divine manifestation. We are witnessing thy will being done in this moment. And thy will being done is this heart beating, is this body breathing, is this mind thinking. It's all the sensations. It's all the sounds around us. It's all these feelings. Thy will is being done right now. And right now. And I'm just observing and witnessing it. No wonder Abraham Joshua Heschel said that the first step in spirituality is to fall in a state of awe. In awe of thy will being done as us, as this moment. So as you observe the out breath, remind yourself, thy will is being done right now. Ken Yehi Ratzon. And gently we let go of our practice for now. Taking a couple of deeper breaths, perhaps, to transition out of our meditation. And letting the body stretch if it needs to do so. As always, I invite you to carry this mantra perhaps throughout the day. To keep in mind that moment to moment, Ken Yehi Ratzon. Thy will be done, always. For now, we close our meditation with our threefold Shalom chant as we dedicate our practice to all beings. May all beings find that Shalom, that peace and that harmony in their world, in their heart, in their lives. Modiani, thank you all.
Da, Ani.
Moda Ani, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very
Moda Ani, everybody. Thank you, Rabbi. Thank you, everybody, for a beautiful day.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Take care, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.